All right, guys, we are back for game number two, and we're actually going to be repeating an uncommon map nowadays on uh, on this on this game number two. This was Hippity Hoppity's choice, and that gives a first pick to the side of subject to change. So let's jump on into the action as they have just started things up. A little mishap in all chat there. Just checking if it was all chat. So we're getting the Chromie ban again, which I once again feel is not a good ban. It's a ban that is going to have to target Hippity Hoppity, and after her nerf, I don't see any reason to ban Chromie. She's insanely easy to deal with. Every time she drops Dragon's Breath, you literally walk a different direction, and now that you can see it, it's just it's just really easy to time. It's basically takes away any of the quote unquote skill involved with expecting a Dragon's Breath and the positioning of it. So where you cannot sidestep it, or sidestepping it was sort of a skill. It wasn't very fun to deal with, to be fair, but now there's pretty much no skill involved. So we have Asmodin band, which I think is a great band, a Rainer and Genji. So Dahaka is going to be snatched from the hands of Hippity Hoppity, which I think is definitely a solid pickup, as this is an extra large map. What I think would be very spicy is go Abathur and Zeratul along with Dahaka. You have Abathur who can soak one lane infinitely, or during the entire duration of that. And you have Dahaka who can come into the fight at any point. And Zeratul with an Abathur hat is ridiculous. Basically, he jumps on in, you have the spray hitting everyone, you get the stab hitting one person, obviously, and then you have Zeratul's cleave. That's a lot of damage for someone to try and deal with. And Karazim is not the most robust of healers. He's kind of an all-in healer. Like, you're looking to dive, blow someone up, potentially seven-sided, potentially Divine Palm as needed. So Divine Palm is probably what they'll want to go with here with a Lei Ming, because as soon as someone looks juicy, you toss a Divine Palm on them. Hope Lei Ming fully commits, and when she fully commits, all she does is look death straight in the eye, as she has used her Calamity to, try and finish someone off potentially, and does not. So we are actually going to see the Abathur ban and the Diablo ban. Both are very solid bans here. Abathur on Karazim would have actually been a very spicy choice as well, because Karazim's healing output on his own isn't fantastic. And so with the Abathur there to both hat him and heal, he would be sort of a beast. I really like the pickups here now for Sonya and Junkrat. Sonya, great solo laner. However, obviously she cannot rotate like Dahaka. And Junkrat, well, Junkrat is awesome all around. Can get people away, can poke for a decent amount of time. He can rotate relatively fast, come 13. He has a solid heroic. There's a lot to like about Junkrat, and he scales pretty well, especially with taste for explosions. So this time around, we're going to get Muradin and Cassia. I don't know why we didn't get Johanna and Cassia right now. Yeah, I feel like
Vanquish the weak.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Please don't break this time. Did I?
gather tribute or face my curse? The choice is simple.
I am so clever.
Test, test, test. There, we fixed it. We fixed it. Sorry about that. Somehow the sound got muted. All right. I must have fat fingered my mute button at some point there. So we're back in it. Subject to change. I lost one member there. They are posturing around here. There's a lot of damage. Ring of Frost coming on out. There's one down. Jaina is already down, but they do pick up the boss still. T-Funny trying to look for another kill. The Wave of Force coming on out. The toss on back. Captain Charleston sort of helping them run after T-Funny. Captain Charleston's not going to be long for this world. Derek's managing to get over in time, and they have gotten themselves 2 kills, but it's not going to matter as they still lose the boss. Tribute is in the top lane. This is potentially cursed right here. Now, Rocket is ready to go. However, the rest of the team is collapsing. Math Problem is in for a world of hurt. Doing the math here, a 3v1 is not in his favor. He does juke it. A 7-sided strike, tearing up Math Problem. And with the slow of TZ Destroyer, they take down Dahaka. So this is very bad now. Things have gone from bad to worse. They have Siege Giants coming on up. They have no Dahaka to soak and or help protect. They are nowhere near to defend their keep, and they are just marching on in. And they have the Siege knocking on the door of Subject to Change. The taunt has come on out. Say goodbye to Cassia. She has nowhere to run. Very nicely done. And Ring of Frost not going to connect there. Silence has come on out. The knockback sending Math Problem really deep. And there they go. Just a few more HP on the keep. There. Finally falls. Oh my god. Captain Charleston just survives. So Cassia getting caught in that taunt gets obliterated. They lose the keep. They're down a talent tier once again, and they don't even take anyone out during that entire engagement. So this is quickly falling apart at the seams for Subject to Change. The best news here is they already have 2 tributes ready to go, which means that those 2 tributes are going, or sorry, that gives them the opportunity to do one of 2 things, or I guess technically 3 things. One of which is very similar. They can put pressure on the map onto a fort. The invade here coming on out. There they go. Leap is still available. The toss on out from Captain Charleston. John Concarnate dropping it. The Ring of Frost. 3 members with the leap. The top rope jump is going to help secure the 2 kills, but they still lose the Mercamp and they lose Sonya in the meantime. A very nice invade with generally a win, I'd say, for Hippity Hoppity. I mean, they lose Sonya, they don't get the camp, but they do get 2 kills there. So they trade up in the kill department. On the other side, we also have, them able to siege this front wall because they have the numbers advantage once again. So, I don't think I have the damage numbers. So taking a quick look, we got Li Ming with 30k. Cassia is barely doing anything this game. So Cassie is not working out very well for him overall. And this is going to give him the opportunity to start on the boss. Boss is on 50%, but subject to change is going to be able to get here, I believe, in time. Oh, Wipeout is almost there. He's going to be able to jump on the point. He is on the point to toss on out and say goodbye, Muradin, because you cannot hold a point if you're not on it. There they go, top rope leap once again from T-Funny, chasing on down onto Linehouse, dodging an Arcane Orb. There they re-engage, Root hitting only one. The tire has come out, chunking them just enough to get 1 kill. They're looking for a third. Cedric's chasing on Captain, super low. The orb is going to hit no one. The orb hits no one. Silence on to Karazim, and there's 1 kill. No mana for Linehouse, and they're going to have to accept the fact that they are getting nothing else out of this. Boss is marching on down. They need to get back. Boss with the catapults will end this game. I don't know. Okay, they realize what's happening here. But this is going to be a ton of damage. Linehouse is going to get back in time. But this is game, I think. There's a catapult. Okay, Boss is only 13 minutes at this point. A little under 13 minutes. We got about 50% that's going to be remaining on the core. And they're going to just run it on down top. John Concarney is not long for this world. And there they go. Into the fray. T-Funny and crew are able to get 2 more kills. And this is going to be GG. The leap onto Cassia. And third member down. There they go. Captain Charleston's all alone, however. And doesn't matter. TZ dropping the damage, and they finish out this game strong. Hippity Hoppity looking solid, getting themselves the clean 2-0. So, Linehouse doing the most damage there. We have Junkrat, who was cleaning up. But Cassia is over 50% of the deaths for the team, resulting in next to no damage output. That's exactly what you don't want there. Now, healing output, roughly the same. Junkrat out XP, out soaking Dahaka. Now, not by much, just a slither overall. Really, what happened was they just always traded up. They traded up, got really good mark pressure across the game. They had some great macro, and, well, that adds up to a win. Great macro play on Cursed Hollow will often result in your win. So congratulations to Hippity Hoppity. I'll see if anyone on their team wants to join me for an interview, as this is my first 2-0 series this season out of the 30 games so far. So definitely hats off to Hippity Hoppity for breaking the tie trend. So hold on tight while I get someone in here, hopefully, or potentially.